Welcome back to another episode at Consciously Evolving Enterprises. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Ryan Dillon Brasington. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Happy New Year. Skippity-doo. Like I spoke about in previous podcasts and like in this season, childhood injuries that are caused by adults. Yeah. Whether it be intentional, accidental, funny, or just downright traumatic, let's share them. That's what I thought anyway. So this one, we thought, you know what? Today, as a young kid, it's a beautiful day. We're gonna go up the BMX track. And anyway, so we went up there and there's like 50 kids up there. And, everyone's going around getting each other's way and boom, crash, and. Anyways, it being in the western suburbs, it gets really hot. And before you know it, everyone's really hot and exhausted, jump off their bikes, and then curses get said one way and then insults the other. And anyway, so next thing you know, the people at the BMX track got divided. And, they were like, some people on one side and us on the other. And next thing we know, a rock got thrown, boom, boom, right next to us. And we're like, that's it. It is on. So we literally started gathering all the rocks up that we could and started having a rock war. I mean, like dead set throwing pebbles, boulders, rocks, whatever we could find at each other while we're at the BMX track. And like it's the neighborhood kids and extended kids as well. So the person who threw this in particular rock was right on 18. So classified an adult, hence they get to make it in this story, but they were hanging out with the kids at the skate park and still very much in that childhood adventure realm of age anyway. So we're going back and forth and then we're laughing and giggling and dodging and pegging and no one's really getting seriously injured. So it's kind of harmless fun. And then I something catches my eye from up in the air. Ooh, what's that? Look at that. It's a little black dot. Whoa, that was a good throw. Is that a rock? That was a rock. That's a good throw. Oh my God, that's going right for him. Boom. Right in between my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, this thing was a dead bullseye. It got me smack right in the middle of the forehead, and my forehead split open like watermelon, man. Like that. I've got the scar right in between my eyebrows. Still. Like that. And I remember the weeks after, I had to go and get stitches a couple of days, but the weeks after we had school photos, and in the school photos, there's me as like, I think in that photo I look 5 or 6, young fella, year 2, grade 2, so, very young, and here's this hideous wound with stitches on my forehead, like it was, like scarred forever. Anyways, I actually got knocked out when the rock hit my face and split it open, like warm water ran down my face as I'm losing consciousness. And anyway, I remember halfway like back home to the parents, I was actually getting carried by that same kid who threw the rock. So he came over and helped him. So, I'm really sorry this has happened. We're all being gooses. Actually, accident scars happen. And in this case, it was quite horrendous. Like, there's no flesh between the forehead and the skull, So I believe he saw white in my face, which was actually my skull, turning up white himself in the face. And, apologizing to my parents and, so anyway, one thing led to another. Needed to go and get stitches. Got tetanus shots in my forehead. That was, interesting. Anyways, I did survive. Maybe not fully incomplete or, quite intact afterwards. Maybe if you lose some bolts or something upstairs. Anyways, please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do these days. Take care.